Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Biggie Zay, man, and you know we back with another banger. Now listen, if you missed my last two videos, man, I'll make sure to leave a link to them in the description down below, because trust me, you're gonna want to know some context behind what's going on next. And so without any further ado, let's continue on about our story and talk about The Boys Season 3. So the last time we seen our heroes, they were going up against the evil Nazi Stormfront, but thanks to Ryan, he cooked her up, man, served her well done. And we also can't forget that Ryan accidentally killed his mom, man, F in the chat. But thanks to Queen Maeve and the power of Twitter, she makes Homelander leave Butcher and Ryan alone. And that's about where we are now. We see the Seven at this red carpet for their movie, Dawn of the Seven. And this is cool, bro, because even Huey's on the red carpet with Starlight. Huey looks like that one nerdy kid who finally gets accepted by the cool kids. But look, what's so crazy is that Huey is now basically working with Vought. He's really working with Victoria Newman, but I'm pretty sure she's working with Vought, so that means he's working with Vought. But speaking of Vought, this dude Stan Edgar, he calls Homelander and Starlight to come to the Seven's headquarters, and he's ready to make Starlight the co-captain of the Seven. And Homelander doesn't want to go along with this, and Starlight is even worried about it too. And he assures Starlight that Homelander can get as pissy as he wants to. He wants Starlight to be the co-captain, so that's that. And that's what I'm saying, this dude Stan is a real gangster. That nigga be holding it down for Vought. And yeah, Homelander is pissed. He is not fucking with this. That nigga's ego is shot down. And just to boost up his self-esteem a little bit, this dude goes to bully A-Train. He's like, oh yeah, what you got there, Shake Shack? Yeah, man, you want me to go get you something? I can run and get it right now. Nah, I'm good. You know, I've been noticing you've been putting on a lot of weight recently. Well, I mean, I do gotta put on a couple thousand calories. Well, yeah, maybe when you ran, but you ain't been doing shit but sitting around here eating fucking cupcakes. Fastest man alive, man. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking pussy.
What did you say?
Nothing.
What did you say to me?
I'm sorry. Shit. I'm so sorry.
This dude really just bitched up this nigga A-Train crazy. I thought he was about to laser his face in. No wonder why everybody be scared to step up to him, man. I still wouldn't be. I don't give a fuck. And so this nigga's walking off and he's going to his room. And man, what I seen next was crazy. I'm talking about plot twist of plot twist. This girl Stormfront is still alive. Barely though. I mean, barely. This dude got her hooked up to this life support in his room and shit. Like, this dude is crazy. And he's venting to her. He's like, I can't believe Stan would put Starlight as a co-captain. Like, am I not good enough? Oh my gosh, my sweet boy. Everyone does you the worst. She's like, come here, let me just make you feel better. And this motherfucker is dead ass wanking this nigga, bro, with one arm. One arm and one good eye. That's crazy. But this baby is still talking about her little Russian shit, talking about, you're gonna lead the Second Reich and we're gonna be the master race. He's like, bitch, I am the master race. You know what? Just stop. You just killed the whole mood. She's like, please come back. I'm not finished. Let me stop, bro. I'm too bored, bro. I'm sorry. We see Huey at his job with Victoria and all that. And sometime later, this guy comes in asking for her, but he's calling her Nadia for some reason. And at first, I didn't think much of it. You know, I kind of just brushed it off. But later, as we see Huey leaving his job, he can hear that same guy calling out for Nadia again. And Huey is following him to get some information, and turns out that Victoria's real name is Nadia. And this guy apparently was in the same little orphanage as she was. And it's called Red River or something like that. But basically, he's trying to get her to expose Red River now that she's famous. Because apparently, Red River was testing on a whole bunch of different kids and all that, especially on Soups. And she can't afford anybody blowing her cover right now because she's trying to leave that identity behind her. And so as they're hugging, he notices his nose starts to bleed. So he pushes her back. And he gets on top of her and he's like trying to pull her eyes out. But she's able to get his hand off of her and blows up his hand. She gets the leverage on him and she blows up the rest of his face. And then when she gets herself together, she blows up his entire body. And it turns out that Victoria was the head popper that we seen in season 2.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
And now that Huey knows this, he has to tell Butcher. And while we're on the topic of Butcher, Queen Maeve shows up to his apartment and she's telling him about this old Soup named Soldier Boy. And to put it shortly, he was Homelander before Homelander. Like, he was the leader of his group. He was the strongest Soup ever. Like, only real difference is he doesn't have any lasers and he can't fly. But anyway, Maeve is telling Butcher that Soldier Boy seemed to be unkillable at first, just like Homelander. But somehow, someway, the Russians were able to kill him and they took his body. So basically, whatever killed him could probably kill Homelander too. And she gives Butcher a couple of names of some of Soulja Boy's old teammates, Crimson Countess and Gunpowder. She said if anybody knows what happened to Soulja Boy, it's them. And along with this information, she gives Butcher a couple of doses of this temporary V. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, this is the best drug on the market. This shit'll get you so high you'll think you're Homelander, I'm just saying. But deadass though, this stuff is supposed to give you some powers for 24 hours. But he's hesitant to use this at first, but he still keeps it just in case of an emergency. And so now he sends Kimiko and Frenchie to go find this Crimson Countess. And I'm gonna just tell y'all now, bro, this dude Soulja Boy had to have been a menace, bro. Because just the mention of this nigga's name, bro, freaks this girl all the way out. Like as soon as they even mention his name, bro, she hits the retreat button and it's not good. She blew up a mascot and everything. Like she has real PTSD. But it's not any easier for Butcher, man, because Gunpowder ain't going for it either. He told Butcher if he don't leave him alone, he's gonna blow his brains out. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, Butcher does not get talked to like that very often. And the dude was serious. He tried to off this dude Butcher and everything. But y'all know my boy Butcher is not that easy to take down. And he does not take kindly to this at all. And so a little time passed by and he comes back to visit Gunpowder. And I'm gonna be honest, this dude Gunpowder did not hesitate. Pop, pop, pop. Like he just shot Butcher right on the spot. But now it looks like he just seen a ghost because Butcher just stood up like it was nothing. Ate that shit. Nigga said finger licking good, like, oh, hell no. And as some of you guys could guess by looking at your screens right now, this dude done took some of that Temp V and now he's feeling himself. That stuff got that boy feeling. My fault, wrong show. But for real though, this dude Gunpowder tried to fight back, but it just wasn't good enough. Butcher hit him with the and he's just wailing on him. And he finally tells Butcher what he wants to know. And to keep things nice and simple, he tells him that he don't know what really happened to Soulja Boy, but he knows that the Russians took his body. And also that Mallory should know the address to where they took it. But after he heard this information, this dude went into straight overload. And he continues to punch this nigga, bro, like Kratos did Ares. And then out of nowhere, this nigga Butcher gets laser beams and slices this nigga in half with the car. Yeah, bro, this nigga Butcher is really dangerous now, bro. That nigga Homelander better count his days, I'm telling you. So now with this new information that he got from Gunpowder and the address that he got from Mallory, they head off to Russia. But not before Butcher does one crucial thing, bro. As he's leaving Mallory's house, Ryan is trying to get him to stay a little bit longer because, you know, he misses Butcher. You know, that's like his father figure now. But my nigga Butcher is not with that soft shit. He don't want no damn kids. It's like, nah, man, but for real though, he knows that things about to get hectic and he can't have Ryan just following him around all the time. So Butcher does what any rational man would do in this situation. He blames the kid for everything. Listen here, you little shite. Why would you think I'd want a little cunt who killed my wife? But Butcher, you know. Man, shut that shit up. All right, now I told ya. I don't want nothing to do with ya, you hear? Now take your ass along. And basically pisses off Ryan to the point that he wants nothing to do with Butcher anymore. That's a great way to handle things, but this is going to start a huge domino effect. But with that now out the way, let's go back and see what Homelander's up to. As we see, he's going back to visit Stormfront because it's his birthday. He's geeked up and he's looking for a little birthday BJ. But she is still upset from their last encounter and she has no motivation for it whatsoever. And he doesn't really pay no mind. He just runs off and does whatever Homelander does. But now we cut to this scene with this little girl on the rooftop. And Homelander's trying to stop her from jumping with his half-ass attempt. Hey, come on. You don't want to jump. I mean, you're important too. Like, come on. Life is so much more than this. Like I said, just this half-ass attempt to try to talk her down. But that's when he notices something on the Jumbotron and it's Stormfront is dead. She killed herself. And you might say, how the hell did she do that? Well, my good sir, she bit off her tongue and choked on it. This girl is different. And Homelander is pissed now. He's salty. He's upset. His honey boo-boo is gone. And that is just the wrong birthday gift to give someone like Homelander because he does something like this. You know something? Today's not even my birthday. Shoot, Christmas isn't Jesus' birthday. But you wanna know something? Today is your day. Today is the day where you get to jump off this building. Wait, what? But nope, no buts. Show some follow through and jump off the building. And this dude did a complete 180, bro. Like, this dude dead ass made her jump off the building. This dude Homelander is different. I am trying to tell y'all. Like, I honestly don't know how he keeps getting away with this. Like, where's Bruce Wayne at, bro? Where's Tony Stark? We need somebody to stop this man. We cut back to Butcher getting ready to go to Russia with the boys. And that's when this dude Huey walks in and he sees him sticking himself with this needle. He's like, motherfucker, are you doing heroin? Is that the dog food? No. This shit is way worse than that. You don't want nothing to do with this, mate. Basically telling Huey that it turns him into one of them soups. And Huey's been going through his own stuff in this little season, man. Dude has been feeling left out and he actually wants to save somebody. But Butcher won't let him do it. He doesn't want to see Huey turn into Jesse Pinkman. And so now they head off to this Russian facility. And everything's fine until Frenchie runs into this hamster. And this dude got it excited and now it's jumping off the walls for real. They got this motherfucker off Compound V. And now this shit just alerted the guards and now they're getting shot at. And it's getting crazy. They busting back though. Brrr, bow, 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 bow. It's like, nah. But for real though, they having a shootout with these Russians and it's getting crazy. They're out of ammo and it's not looking too good, bro. But you see everybody in distress and now he gotta put on his cape. I ain't gonna lie, he got 1,000 ore with this one because he started tanking these bullets and then was concerned at first, but now he's dumbfounded as he watches Butcher solo all these guards. And there was one guard he was trying to sneak up on him, but my nigga Huey was not having it. I ain't gonna lie, he did something unexpected though. He jumped out his drawers and punched a hole through this dude. Then got the nerve to say sorry, like sorry, nigga, you just put a hole through my chest. What you mean? This dude is out of pocket. But as we can see, man, this dude Huey went behind Butcher's back and got in his stash. Turned this dude into Nightcrawler and shit, teleporting and everything. But they can't worry about that right now, man. They gotta find this weapon. And so Butcher rips the door off this giant chamber tank looking thing, and it's no weapon inside, but it's actually a person. And crazy thing is, it turns out to be Soulja Boy this whole time. Dude has been locked up here since the 80s to 70s. I don't know, shoot. I don't know when that dude got taken, I don't know. But anyways, he's here, bro, and he's woken up and he's confused and scared. And naked, bro. Somebody throw this dude some pants. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This next part was insane, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, this nigga was boiling up, heating up. And this nigga shot a giant ass fireball at Kimiko. Literally knocked her ass out. Yeah, but I don't know what these Russians did to this dude Soulja Boy, because like I said before, he ain't have no crazy powers before, and now he's over here busting on people. That's crazy. That's insane. And he hit Kimiko with this shit, bro, and usually it would be alright. Kimiko would just heal, all good. But she's not healing this time. She's fucked up. So this dude Soulja Boy can literally fry the V out of someone's system. That is crazy. But they take note of that as they're trying to rush Kimiko to the hospital and get her all fixed up. And for those wondering, yes, she does make a full recovery, even though she's a normal human now and doesn't have any more powers. But I do want to take a second to tell y'all that there's a whole lot of things that happen in the season, bro. And talking about something real slight, but it is important to the story, Victoria Newman is trying to find her way up in the ranks. She's trying to become president for real. But she needs a little bit more security, so she teams up with this nigga Homelander. She teams up with this nigga because he wants to become head of Vault. He's tired of listening to Stan Edgar, and basically they team up to get Stan out of the office. And so now Homelander's basically the CEO of Vault. And while we're talking about Homelander, this dude is literally losing his mind this season. He's still salty that Starlight is the co-captain, and he's been trying to make her life a living hell. Like, just trying to make her uncomfortable as possible. Like, first, this dude brings back the Deep into the 7. And if y'all don't remember, this dude literally S.A'd Starlight in season 1. Literally the first episode. And not only that, this dude Homelander makes her sing happy birthday to him in front of thousands of people. Live on television, though. And to top it all off, when she tries to threaten this dude with the little video of the plane situation, this dude is like, go ahead, like, you think that's gonna stop me? Like, at worst, I'm gonna become a villain, and who's gonna stop me? Like, for real, who gonna stop me, though? Like, yeah, this dude is literally off the perk.
Feed me more.
And so now Starlight's trying to recruit some people to help Butcher and them in this plan of trying to kill Homelander. So she got Queen Maeve on board, and she tries to get this new member named Supersonic. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This nigga is lame as hell, bro. Like, he has to be the worst soup in the show. This patriotic popsicle looking ass nigga, bro. Like, this nigga has done nothing in the show but sing, baby, 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 got your license to jive. Head ass, nigga, fuck out of here. This dude is corny, bro. I ain't gonna lie though, that song is a banger though. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And so look, it was this whole scene where the Deep and A-Train got into a little scuffle, and Homelander basically chose the Deep over A-Train because, you know, he's white. Excuse me. So look, this Supersonic nigga, he tries to recruit A-Train like, look, bro, we about to have this whole coup against Homelander, bro. We're about to set this nigga up, and we're getting him out of here, all right? We're done with him. So he's trying to recruit A-Train, and it seems like it's going good. Until we find out that this dude A-Train went back into Homelander everything, bro, and he got Popsicle Man killed. This nigga A-Train is ass. This nigga's a sellout. First, you want to do this rebrand shit with Africa. This corny-ass Tarzan-looking suit, bro. This shit corny as fuck. And now you want to be a bitch-ass nigga and kiss up to this nigga Homelander after he just hold you like that, bro? And don't even get me started on the Blue Hawk situation. This dude got his brother crippled and paralyzed, all because he couldn't man up and stop this nigga from raging out. Like, I don't know. But anyway, man, back to Butcher and the boys. They go to meet this one nigga, bro. His name is like King or something like that. But he tells him that Soulja Boy stopped here for a minute to get his suit, and he went off to go see his girlfriend, Crimson Countess. And so now that's where the boys are going, because they're trying to get Soulja Boy on their side. And they go to Crimson Countess's place, and bro, they stop her right while she's doing some OnlyFans work. Crazy. Tackled her and tied her ass up. I'm like, oh man. She's like, come on, guys. And as they're outside waiting, they see the man of the hour, Soulja Boy, coming in with that fucking aura. Like, come on now. And Butcher tells Soulja Boy that, hey, I got your girlfriend in here, you know what I'm saying, but I need your help. And before he could explain any further, he goes inside to go see her. And bro, this was funny as hell, bro. She was like, oh my gosh, Ben, you haven't aged a bit. Yeah, I can't say the same for you though, can I? Like, damn, basically called her an old ass bitch. And he asked her, why did she give him up to the Russians? Like, how much money did they pay her? But crazy thing is, they didn't pay her nothing. She did it for the free ski. He's like, how could you do this to me? I loved you. And she already knew she was cooked. She was like, I never loved you. I always hated you. I hated your guts. We all did. You stink. You smell like cheap cigarettes and alcohol. And don't even get me started on that little ass microscopic pink. This nigga exploded, bro, with 1,000,000 suns. It's like, nah, but for real though, this dude was heated. Straight cooked her, I'm not gonna lie to you. And so Butcher told him that they can find the rest of his teammates so he can get his revenge, but he needs Soulja Boy help to kill Homelander. And after hearing that Butcher already killed one of his teammates, Gunpowder, he agrees. And so now for the rest of the season, bro, it's like a whole scavenger hunt, bro, hunting down all of his teammates. And I mean, bro, he hunted down all these niggas, one by one. But we're gonna get to the nitty gritty of when they finally ran into Homelander. And that nigga gets to talking to Soulja Boy like, I used to look up to you as a kid, like, I wanted to be just like you. He said, nigga, please, you're wearing a cape. You think you could be me for real? Like, nigga, you just a cheap knockoff. And it's getting hectic now. They throwing hands. Blah! Hit him with a right, a left. Oh yeah, come on, bitch, what's up? What's up? What's up? Oh yeah, I like those. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, they finally throwing some hands for real. But if I'm being honest, it's not looking good for Soulja Boy. Homelander's getting the edge on him and he's choking him out. But my nigga Butcher stepped up, he said, oi, and lasered that nigga Homelander like, yeah, bitch, and gets to whooping on this nigga Homelander. I told y'all this nigga Homelander better count his days, cause Butcher been waiting for this moment. Like, weave, headbutt, Homelander's hands are looking a little suspect, bro. I'm just saying, this nigga Butcher is geeked right now. He having fun for real. These niggas even have a beam clash like they're in Dragon Ball Z. This nigga Soulja Boy came from behind and dropped Homelander, and bro, they really jumping this nigga. Okay. Yeah, bring your little ass here. This what we doing? We jumping niggas? Huh? Huey shows up and he's in this bitch too. So now it's a 3v1 and they're toying with this nigga now. Wow! And they finally get him pinned down to the ground and Soulja Boy's charging up. Dude about to fry all the V out this nigga's system. But right before he can, this dude Homelander finally escapes. I ain't never seen this dude Homelander move like that, bro. He knows he had to hold that L real quick. Got that boy in the mirror talking to himself. He's really disappointed in himself right now. But that wasn't even the craziest part of this whole season. Because as Soulja Boy is hunting down one of his last teammates, he gets some news that shakes up everything that's going on. Vought tricked Soulja Boy back in the day to get some of his super serum in a cup, if you know what I mean. And it's crazy, he tells Homelander too, like, shoot, if they would've just told me, if they would've kept it 100, I would've let you have the spotlight. I mean, what father doesn't want that for his son? Like, really talking to this nigga's soul right now. We move on to see this dude Homelander. He's going to Mallory's house because he wants to get his son. He wants to pick up his son. And honestly, after how Butcher treated him, he wants to go with Homelander too, for real. And so now Butcher, Soulja Boy, and Cream Maeve are getting ready to go confront Homelander one last time. Wait, hold on, time out. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I straight tweaked, bro. Because I got so into the zone, bro, I didn't even talk about what happened to my nigga Black Noir. So, let me talk about that real quick. So upon finding out that Soulja Boy is still alive, you would have thought, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, Black Noir, he's gonna help Homelander to take him down and shit, That's what Homelander thought. But no, as soon as he seen that Soulja Boy was still alive, he already knew what was up, bro. Like I told y'all, bro, this nigga Soulja Boy really traumatized his entire team, bro. This dude Black Noir cut out his tracking chip and everything. It's serious. And I'm gonna be honest, this dude Black Noir might really have CTE. And I honestly wouldn't even be surprised because of how this dude Soulja Boy really manhandled this nigga. So anyway, let me get to the point, man. This dude Black Noir had a plan with Stan Edgar to try to get Soulja Boy out of here because they were already creating Homelander, bro. So it was time for him to go. And not to mention, his team already didn't like him, so it was the perfect plan. So after building his courage up and talking with his imaginary friends, he goes and he tells Homelander, we here, we locked in, and we finna kill this motherfucker. But that was before Homelander found out that Black Noir knew that Soulja Boy was his father the entire time. And I mean, he killed him, bro. I mean, what do you want me to say, all right? You want me to lie and say that Homelander forgave him? No, he killed him brutally, all right? I don't know what else to tell you. But all right, man, back to our regularly scheduled program. And so now Butcher, Soulja Boy, and Queen Maeve are getting ready to go confront Homelander one last time. But when they get there, this dude Homelander pulls out Ryan. And he's talking to Soulja Boy like, listen, like, I have your grandson right here. Like, we could all be one big family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always wondered who my dad was, and we don't have to fight. We could be a family. And Soulja Boy's really thinking about it. He's like, I've missed so much. I could have taught you so many things, like how to not be a pussy. He was like, what? I'm just like you. What do you mean? I know. You're a fucking disappointment. That shit was crazy. I'm like, damn, bro. And he's about to zap this nigga Homelander right here. But Ryan ain't going for that, bro. That's his pops. Ryan lasered that nigga Soulja Boy, and he should have never done that. Homelander backhanded the fuck out this boy. Boom! So he's like, fuck it, I can just kill y'all both. But Butcher can't just sit there and let him kill Ryan either, bro. So he stopped Soulja Boy right in his tracks, and he and Homelander team up for the first time. It's crazy. And so now these niggas are about to face off while Homelander is still checking up on Ryan. And just as he's about to join in the fight, that nigga got hit with a mean stiffy from Queen Maeve. He's like, hey, shorty, chill, man, I ain't got time for you right now. But she ain't trying to hear none of that. She told that nigga Homelander to square up. Butcher and Soulja Boy out here exchanging hands, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. This was a good fight. The choreography between these two is just crazy, man. Like, it's clean, no cap. Like, they really going back and forth, and yeah, Soulja Boy is beating up on this nigga, but don't get it twisted, man. My nigga Butcher put in work. Like, this dude Butcher really holding his own against one of the strongest suits. And it was really looking close for a while. But Soulja Boy stops playing around and actually shows him the difference in their strength. He picked Butcher up by his collar and smashed that nigga through the table. And at the last second, Annie and MM pulls up, so now it's really going down. Queen Maeve in here still mixing this nigga Homelander, like really beating his ass right now. This nigga gotta be cheap and he gotta try to poke her eye out like, oh, you little bitch. But I told y'all, bro, Queen Maeve really wants them hands, bro. She's not going down that easy. And in the next room, as the fight is getting more intense, this dude Butcher breaks Soulja Boy's shield. But he's like, nigga, I don't need that shit. Let me show you these hands for real. And starts beating the shit out Butcher. Block, Mickey. Like, oh my god, bro, like beating Butcher's ass. And then his spider senses start tingling, and he catches Kimiko right before she sneaks up on him with this gas mask. Like, nothing they're throwing at this nigga is working at this point. And so Starlight, she stands back up, and y'all might be wondering, like, where is Huey in all this? This nigga's in the back, and yeah, he turns up all the lights and power from this control room and supercharged Starlight. I ain't gonna lie, I thought she was gonna turn Super Saiyan for a second. She started flying and everything. And then she hit Soulja Boy with one big blast. And that was it. I was kind of disappointed.
You suck!
But it was just enough for them to get this gas mask on Soulja Boy. But he is not going down that easy. He said he's not going back to the box. And this nigga's about to charge up the biggest explosion he's ever had. And Queen Maeve sees this and knows that she gotta get the ball. It's the fourth quarter, time's running out, and you know Queen Maeve is clutch. And goes and tackles Soulja Boy out the window. And with one last smile, you just see a giant nuke-sized explosion, bro. And golly, man, that's just crazy. So you might be thinking the issue is resolved now. The battle is won, Soulja Boy is gone, and we can just finally relax and go home. But no. Homelander and Butcher still have unfinished business. But after all this, bro, this nigga Ryan wakes up and he's just like, I just want to go home, Dad. Like, I'm tired of y'all fighting. Can we just please go home? And actually surprised, this dude Homelander leaves with Ryan. And we also see this dude Butcher passes out. When he finally wakes up in the hospital, they tell him that whatever he's been doing, it caused this nigga to get cancer. And now he only has up to 12 months to live. So yeah, it's probably a good thing Huey didn't take any more of that Temp V. And we also see Starlight. She's finally throwing away her Starlight suit, and she only wants to be called Annie from now on because she's officially done with the Seven. She's done even trying to be a superhero. And as they're celebrating and talking, they see Victoria Newman is officially running for president. And to end things off, man, we see Homelander shows up to this crowd and he introduces his son to everybody. And you got people cheering, you know, yeah, Homelander, woohoo, hey, fuck you, bitch. And throws a bottle and it accidentally hits Ryan. This dude, Homelander, he's tweaking, he's pissed off, and he kills this dude in front of everybody. And instead of freaking out, they start clapping and cheering. And even this dude, Homelander, was surprised, like, oh, y'all like this side of me, huh? Man, this is not good, bro. And even Ryan is thinking this is okay too, like, bro. But that's going to be it for season 3, man. If you guys enjoyed this, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and share, bro. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in the next video.